Another important aspect of Animator is called the timeline. So you'll see the timeline is on this very bottom part of the screen. You'll see that this screen right now lasts 10 seconds, and this is the duration of the seconds and when things will happen. So let's say for this girl here, I've selected the girl. I want her to enter the screen at about 2.5 seconds is when I want her to come in. I also want her to enter the screen by, we'll say, wiping, and I want her to enter from the right-hand side of the screen. Now you'll see this orange is going to be the effect. So if I want this wiping to be really slow, which I do, because she's going to be sad here to start, I'll drag this out. Then I want her to exit the screen at 8 seconds. And I want her to leave the screen by just moving out. And we'll say we want her to move her out back that way. Now I'm going to select my little boomerang here, and I want this boomerang to enter at second 5. So once this enters, again I want it to enter wiping in, just like she did, or I'll have it move in from the left. So this boomerang will enter at about 5 seconds, and then I want it to exit about the same time that she does. So we will say a little after her. We'll say about 8.5 seconds, and we will have it just disappear. Now, one other cool feature is we can select our person, and we can have her do some different reactions here. So one thing I want her to do is I want her to enter the screen sad, but then when she sees this boomerang at about 6 seconds, I want her to react and be really happy. So if we hit, under here, we hit more options, and we hit this record button. We can, I'm going to get rid of my effects here, because you can't do this at the same time, you got to choose one. So we'll choose this. We'll say, okay, I want her to start sad. So I'm going to hit start, and you will see that it adds a pin right here. Then when she sees this boomerang, right away I want her to kind of be like, oh, what is this? So I'm going to add another pin. And then at the very end, when she realizes what it is, I want her to be happy. So I'm going to hit happy, and I'm going to say add a pin. And I'm going to X out of this. Now I want my person to, I want her to start sad, and over the duration of the video, I want these changes in mood to occur. So I'm going to drag this sad all the way to the start, and then she's going to be kind of curious around here, and then she will get happy when it hits this spot right here. So let's play this and see what this looks like. So it should start with, the girl doesn't enter till about 2 seconds. Here she comes. She's thinking, what is this? And then she gets happy when she figures out what it is. So, in one other piece here is this camera, which is a little bit more complex, but essentially what you can do with this camera is you can select different spaces for the camera to focus on. So if I selected this piece right here, and I were to click anywhere on the screen, it would focus on a small area of the screen as it recorded. So it can essentially zoom in on different parts that you want it to record. So there's the camera. This last bit will record music, and it will let you input what kind of music that you want to put into your library. So the music is over here, remember, you can drag it down to the bottom, and it will allow you to record music. So in a nutshell, here is your timeline tutorial.